Have you ever wondered about the uncanny events taking place at the stroke of midnight? A time shrouded in mystery, a period steeped in ominous tales. This is the witching hour. Legends whisper of supernatural happenings, of eerie phenomena that defy explanation. But are these merely tales spun by the firelight, or is there a kernel of truth lurking in the shadows? To unravel this enigma, we must embark on a journey. Unveiling the enigma of the witching hour begins with a journey back in time. The clock strikes midnight, marking the beginning of the witching hour, a time steeped in mystery, superstition, and fear. Our journey into the origin of the witching hour takes us back to the Middle Ages, a period rife with tales of the supernatural. It was during these dark times that the belief in witches, demons, and otherworldly creatures was at its peak, and the witching hour was born. The witching hour, also known as dead time, was believed to be the hour when witches and demons were most potent and active. But why midnight, you may ask? The answer lies in the canonical hours of the Christian Church. These were specific times of the day set aside for prayer, a practice dating back to the early Christian monastic communities. Now here's the important part. There was a 3-hour gap in the canonical hours that started at midnight and ended at 3 in the morning. During this time there were no prayers. This absence of prayer was believed to create a spiritual vacuum, a window of opportunity that witches and demons could exploit. In essence, the witching hour was born out of a combination of fear and faith. Fear of the unknown, of the dark, of the supernatural, and faith in the protective power of prayer. It was a time when people believed that the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds was at its thinnest, allowing malevolent forces to cross over and wreak havoc in the mortal world. But it wasn't just the common folk who were entangled in the web of the witching hour. The church too played a significant role. The witching hour was used as a tool of control, a way to keep the populace in check. Fear of the supernatural was a potent motivator to adhere to the church's teachings and rules. As the centuries rolled on, the witching hour took on new meanings and interpretations. But that's a tale for another time. For now, let's revel in the eerie charm of its origins, a testament to the power of belief and the enduring allure of the unknown. The concept of the witching hour permeated more than just folklore and superstition. It found its way into literature and popular culture. In the realm of literature, the witching hour has been a recurring theme. The Bard of Avon himself, William Shakespeare, referenced the witching hour in his iconic tragedy Hamlet. In Act 1, Scene 1, the character Marcellus, an officer of the watch, exclaims, "It faded on the crowing of the cock." Some say that ever against that season comes wherein our Saviour's birth is celebrated, the bird of dawning singeth all night long. And then they say, no spirit dare stir abroad, the nights are wholesome, then no planet strike, no fairy takes, nor witch hath power to charm, so hallowed and so gracious is the time. This passage reflects the belief that supernatural entities lose their power at dawn, thus reinforcing the emphasis on the witching hour, the time when these forces are believed to be at their most powerful. But the witching hour is not just confined to the pages of old books. It has seeped into modern culture and media, becoming a staple in movies and television shows. The witching hour often serves as the backdrop for tales of horror and the supernatural, providing an eerie setting that enhances the suspense and fear factor. From blockbuster movies to nail-biting TV series, the witching hour is a beloved trope used to heighten the drama and thrill. In the popular television series The Witching Hour, for instance, the title itself pays homage to this mysterious time of night. Every episode, filled with paranormal activities and spine-chilling events, unfolds during the witching hour, further embedding the concept into the realm of popular culture. While the witching hour became a staple of horror and supernatural genres, its mysterious allure also inspired scientific curiosity. The witching hour isn't just a relic of ancient superstition. Modern science has its own interpretation. When we delve into the realm of science, we find fascinating connections between the witching hour and our own biological cycles. Our bodies follow a 24-hour internal clock known as the circadian rhythm, which regulates everything from our sleep to our metabolism. Intriguingly, studies have suggested that our sensory perception may be heightened during the late-night hours, potentially explaining why paranormal experiences are often reported during this time. But there's more. As the clock strikes midnight, the world around us becomes quieter, darker, more still. This lack of sensory input can lead to a heightened state of awareness as our brains become more alert to the slightest disturbances in the environment. In the stillness of the witching hour, the rustle of leaves or the creak of a floorboard can take on an eerie significance. Scientists have also explored the psychological aspects of the witching hour. The power of suggestion can play a significant role in our perception of the supernatural. When we're told that the witching hour is a time of heightened paranormal activity, our brains are primed to interpret ordinary events as something more mysterious. So, the witching hour remains a blend of ancient superstition and modern science, a fascinating topic that continues to captivate humanity. The witching hour, a time of mystery, fear, and fascination, has a rich history and continues to intrigue us. This is a phenomenon that has its roots deeply embedded in the Middle Ages, a time when superstition was at its peak and the world was a place of mystical happenings. Witches, ghosts, and other supernatural creatures were believed to be most powerful during this hour, hence the name. The witching hour has been immortalized in literature and popular culture, adding an extra layer of intrigue and suspense to stories. It's a concept that has been used as a narrative device to evoke a sense of fear and anticipation. Modern science has also stepped into the fray, offering interpretations of the witching hour from a psychological and physiological perspective. Theories about our body clock and nocturnal brain activity have brought a fresh perspective to this age-old concept. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, the witching hour is a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown.